points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. In middle, Luke Kazuki tonight scored, sorry about that, 12 points, 4 of 4 from threes, 1 assist. And Miles Foster, his first double-double as a Redbird, 11 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 steal. We'll take questions from the group.
Miles, second half, you guys really seem to take over inside. What allowed you guys to do that?
I mean, definitely just a sense of urgency. I think we started off a little bit slow, but you know, Coach P always talking about, you know, imposing your will, being physical, both on offense and defense. So I think that he kind of got on us in the second, and during halftime, we kind of took that and decided, you know, first 4 we're gonna come out strong and try to put this away.
Miles, your hustle was very noticeable, and it was very impressive to see throughout the game. It was very consistent. How do you feel that could impact the season going on? Do you think you can stay consistent in that way?
Definitely, I think it's all a mentality. Like I said, just imposing my will. Coach P's been on me about, you know, my motor and trying to impact the game in different ways. He know I can score, but like I feel like if I can impact the game in different ways, whether it's defense, getting a block, getting a steal, we're gonna have a successful season. So that's kind of, I'm just trying my best, you know, to focus on that and everything else take care of itself.
Luke, what got the offense going those last few minutes of the first half?
Yeah, I think it started with our defense. You know, we weren't getting stops, and about that midpoint in the first half, we started to string together stops, and you know, that just helped us on offense, helped us get going on offense. So it definitely started on defense.
Kendall, what does it mean to score your 1,000th point in a Redbird jersey?
It means everything, man. It's just all these years of work that I've been putting in, all the years I've been at Illinois State, just seeing it pay off and just. It's like a relief. It's not even a relief because I didn't notice in the game when I got it, but after the game, it's just everybody showing love and it just feels so good.
You know, getting back in, you got a shortened outing against St. Louis and then missed the first game. How's it feel to kind of really get back into it?
I was waiting too long. I was waiting since the summer to play, and these games chopping up just made me more anxious. So when I got out here, I knew it was one thing. I had to do my job, and I did it to the best of my ability.
Luke, it felt like you were waiting for a chance to get going offensively. Was this the game that kind of sparked your season?
Yeah, maybe you could say that. You know, my teammates did a great job finding me. Our game plan going in, we knew they were going to be a heavy help team. So, you know, like I said, my teammates found me, and I just had to step up and knock down those shots.
Kendall, second half, you seemed to look more like your normal self. Did you feel better second half? Anything that kind of changed to spur that?
Yeah, I think it was my I didn't really have rhythm because these past few games I've been sitting out and I didn't get to play the full game. St. Louis and getting a rhythm with the guys and just being able to move out there, and I can adapt quick, but sometimes I get a little anxious. But I was able to calm down and just get to my roots, just rebound, get to the free throw line, see it going, and that really got me going.
Luke, Johnny had a really solid first half and then into the second half as well. As a fellow guard, what have you seen from him early on?
Yeah, that man's a ball player, you know. He works his butt off, plays super hard when he's out here. Everybody loves Johnny, loves the way he plays. So it's good to see him get going, and you know, he kind of found that groove. He hit that pull up against SLU, and he was hitting it again today. So, you know, Johnny always plays hard. We love Johnny, so it was good to see him do that.
It's a dog,
for real.
Kendall, with the young players coming in this game, as like a senior kind of influence on them, what is kind of your impression and your excitement about the young players this season?
It's really, with us, it's really not young players. It's just another teammate. It's just they expect to do the same job as us. They expect to have the same knowledge and stuff. So I look at them with the responsibility of, are you going to do the job coach assigns you to do? And you can have some grace with a freshman, but these freshmen, you don't even need it because they're coming in on point, knowing what they need to do, and it's not lack of effort or anything. And sometimes they'll make a mistake, but we all do, and it's just sticking with them the whole time, giving them confidence.
Anybody else? All right, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Today, but a hard-fought win. Can we get your thoughts from the game?
Yeah, you know, that was another rock fight with Eastern Illinois. I've got great respect for Marty and the toughness that they present. And tonight was that was a grind in a lot of different ways. I think as a team and as a program right now, our growth will come through doing tough stuff together. I think easy isn't going to get us where we want to go quickly. And I think our growth, there's a lot of growth that we obviously need to show here, And I think our growth will come from nights like this that really challenge us in a lot of different ways. And I'm very proud of the way that we responded to a subpar start, and I'm proud of the way that we stuck with it tonight. You know, I think we had some real grit and resilience, and I like the poise that I saw from a good handful of our guys. And I think at the end of the day, we made tough plays down the stretch. So there's a lot of things we can learn from tonight, but if you look around college basketball, you see winning's hard, especially with all the turnover on all these rosters. And it's not going to be, this isn't a beauty pageant this time of year. So we're happy to get a win over a really tough and competitive team. And hopefully got a little bit better tonight and now move forward as we get ready for Florida.
Coach, especially during that 21-4 run at the end of the half, Johnny really seemed to kind of come into his own. What did you see from him today?
Yeah, I you know, we're learning about our players in the heat of the moment a lot, and Johnny obviously playing with him now 3 games. You know, he's gaining my trust, you know, by the game, and I see a lot of really sound basketball plays on both sides of the ball. I think Johnny, what he brings offensively is, you know, he can shoot and score, but he can also pass, and he's got really good basketball feel. And, you know, that was a big reason we recruited Johnny. And defensively, I think is where I've probably learned the most about him, his knowledge of our system and his ability to just do his job, right? Do his job and make the next right play has been impressive to me. So, yeah, I'm really excited about Johnny. He's playing with great confidence, and he's got a bright future.
Coach, when do you think the turning point was for after that slow start on offense in the first half?
Yeah, I think some of our bench coming into the game, I think was very, and I don't know if I have to see the tape. I don't know if I would point to one guy, but I think the lift that our bench gave us was palpable. And, you know, we're the type of team and going to be the type of team that I think we're going to need everybody, but our ability to pick each other up, because it's not going to be everybody's night, right? We certainly haven't had a night where everyone's played really well. We've got guys kind of finding it still. We've got guys that have been out and have been injured. And tonight was the first night for us where we had a full complement, right? A full roster. And I think our best days are very much ahead of us because our availability is now there. And I think that's something that stands out to me right now, because there's some moments that are frustrating as players. You know, I like the way they battled through those moments. But I was watching Duke Michigan State last night. There were some really frustrating moments for both of those teams too, and a lot of turnovers and a lot of very uncharacteristic plays and a lot of frustration. And at the end of the day, like, we got to continue to get better and better day by day. And I've got full confidence in this whole entire team. I really like my team, and I really like the guys in that locker room, and I believe in it. Every one of them, 1 through 15. And if they can continue to be all-stars in their roles, we can do some special things.
Coach, Miles Foster, what a game.
Yeah.
Really made his impact and his hustle and stuff like that. What does a guy like him mean to the team?
Oh, Miles means a lot. You know, when we recruited Miles, the force and physicality that he plays with, I think if you saw us play last year, you would know that was missing, and that's very much needed for how we want to play. And if you watch a game like tonight, or even St. Louis game on Saturday, you would see a guy that is imposing himself. He's getting more and more comfortable within our system, and he's got a lot of room too where he can grow and develop. I think he can be a guy that has double-digit double-doubles. I do, and I've really challenged him with that. He is every challenge Miles has accepted with real maturity, and I'm pushing him because I believe in him, and I believe in what he can become. And I don't think there's anybody on this earth that has seen him play what he's capable of. I think he can be a tremendous player, and I really appreciate Miles for some of his responses to being pushed, you know, and the trust that he has. So Yeah, I was proud of Miles tonight, and I thought his rebound late, his two-handed rebound in a crowd late, was a huge play in the game. I think it was a two-possession game at that point, and, you know, they were charging, they made some plays, and Miles' rebound there, offensive rebound where he got fouled, that was a pivotal play in the game tonight.
Ryan, did you think Kendall kind of needed the first half to get his feet under him? Because the second half he was a lot
Yeah.
more productive.
Yeah, I think there's something to that. Yeah, I think, Randy, I think there's something to that. I think all players need rhythm, and he doesn't lack for confidence, but I think he's very much, I think he's a rhythm guy, yeah, for sure. And I told him, my advice to him, like, I don't want to overplay it here, you know, because I've seen it too many times, and I have such great faith in him. I just told him, slow down, because when he's out, you know, I said, you're coming off the bench tonight, and, you know, he hadn't practiced, a full practice before clearing protocol, as you know, and I said, I may send you to run the steps just to kind of get your sweat going and you know, get you to slow down and wear you out a little bit, because when he's energized, you know, it's hard to stop him, just with the motor that he brings, and I think sometimes that can be detrimental to him at times as well. So he did a great job tonight. He found his rhythm in that second half, and yeah, I love what he brings to our team.
Anybody else? All right, thanks, Coach.
Okay, guys, thank you.